Hey guys, today we're going to do the unboxing and overview of the Shanling M1S. So this is a portable music player. I refer to it as a digital audio player, a DAP. That's what audiophiles usually call these things. They're only for playing music. They're not really for browsing the internet or being a phone or playing games or doing anything else. They're really just for playing music. This retails for about $230 US, brand new. And the reason I got it, so I already have a digital audio player, the Hibi R6, but the thing is it's quite bulky and I wanted to find something that's a little bit smaller. This one's actually quite compact. It's about the size of a old school like 6th generation iPod Nano. I actually did an unboxing and a video on my YouTube channel before on the Shanling M0, which is a very small portable DAP. This essentially is the evolved form of that. So this has more features, it's more powerful. And yeah, essentially it's basically an upgraded version of the Shanling M0 I did a review on a couple years back. So yeah, I just want to have something that's more portable, that I can just carry with me everywhere, and just something I can use to, jack in one of my wired headsets or headphones if I wanted to, one of my IEMs, or just use for my Bluetooth headphones or Bluetooth wireless earbuds. Because right now I'm just carrying around, this is my current DAP, my current digital audio player is the Hibi R6. It is quite a bulky player. You guys can see how thick it is. It is not a light player. It's fairly hefty in the hand, and it does not get good battery life. Like basically once I play maybe like 2 hours out of this thing, it's already taking up like 50%. So this one, it does sound very good, has a very good DAP inside of it. It's a very expensive player, but I wanted to find something like more portable and not as expensive, something I can more easily just carry around with me. So that's where the M1S comes in. I really do kind of miss the Shanling M0 I had before and the Fire M5. Fire doesn't make any more of these things anymore. They don't really make the small ones anymore, so only Shanling really makes these small ones now. I think they still make the M0, they make the M0 Plus or whatever, but the M1S is an even more higher end version. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at this thing, do the unboxing of it. So give you guys a little bit of rundown on the specs. So they do have a little bit on the back. So this one does have a balanced out as well. So it's not just a 3.5. They also support 4.4 millimeter balanced out. Supports 768 kilohertz 32-bit PCM DST512. Has a micro SD, 2.8-inch HD screen, and yeah, Bluetooth 5.0. That's not the latest. I wish it would be Bluetooth 5.2 at least, or 5.3, but oh well. Yeah, Bluetooth 5.0. I'll actually tell you guys the DAC inside of here. This has a pretty good DAC inside of it. So it has a ESS 9038Q2M, which is a pretty high-end mobile DAC chip. That's actually the same DAC that they use in their $80 Shanling UA2. That's a USB DAC dongle that they sell that I had before. It sounds pretty good, but that by itself as a DAC dongle is 80 bucks. So this is 230 bucks. And it includes like, an actual player. So I think this is a pretty good value. Also includes 2 Recore RT6863 amplifier chips, which means that the single-ended output gives 144 milliwatts of power. The balanced out gives 245 milliwatts of power. That's pretty similar to like a USB DAC dongle that you can buy on the market these days, like around $100 to $130 USB DAC dongle. So you're talking about a DAC chip and the headphone amp in this thing that already has about $130 of value inside of it. So then the extra $100 basically is for the screen and the actual player itself. So that's pretty good value actually. Anyways, let's take a look. Shanling, life is short, play more. Shanling is a Chinese company, by the way. They're one of many Chinese hi-fi companies now that's making portable music players and IEMs and stuff like that. FiO is probably their main competitor, and Hiditz, FiO, and iBasso are probably their main competitors. But yeah, this is not my first Shanling product. I bought their M0 and the UA2 before. They make different DAC dongles, and they also make different DAPs. So anyways, this is one of their more affordable DAP options. They also make very expensive DAPs that cost thousands of dollars too. So let's see what else is here. So this is, I'm guessing, just a USB-C cable, but just to confirm. Yeah, so this is USB-A to USB-C, as you would expect. A cable we've seen many, many times because we need it to charge our smartphones. So I'm sure everyone has one of these cables, USB-A to USB-C. Okay, then we have quick start guide, I'm guessing. Yep, here we go, quick start guide, and yeah, let's take a look at here. It's going to be in Chinese, but let's see where's the English section here. There we go. Let's see, security instructions, name of parts, play pause, previous selection, next selection, micro SD card slot, USB-C volume control wheel, and a balanced output and a single-ended. That's pretty nice. Power on, off, screen locking, screen orientation, previous play pause, volume charging, micro USB. Yeah, so this is like pretty basic stuff, I would say. Firmware update's nice as well, but I'll just do it over the air. Yeah, pretty basic stuff for those of you who are already done music players before. Okay, brand introduction, Shanling. I think, oh, it's established in 1988. I didn't know they were that old, but I guess it was established in 1988. But yeah, this is kind of stuff that they make. M30, their high-end streaming center. They also make the M9 Plus, high-end flagship grade. M9 Plus, that's their pretty high-end DAP, I'd say. M1S is, which is what I'm reviewing in this video. M0 Pro, okay, so this is the upgraded version of the M0, the M0 Pro. But then I think the M1S is an even higher grade version of the M0 Pro. Yeah, so I don't think the M0 Pro has supports balanced output, but the M1S does. And also I think the M1S has a better DAC too. Then the H7 as well, which is a high-end portable DAC and amp. I actually didn't know that they had the H7. I thought their high-end was the UA5, but nope. They have that, and then they have IEMs as well, ME900, 800. I haven't tried any of their IEMs. I'm sure they're good value too. ME500, and they have true wireless earbuds as well. The UA5, yeah, I thought this UA5 was actually their flagship portable DAC dongle here. They have UP5 as well, UA3, UA2 Plus. Yeah, I've tried the UA2 before. This is the Plus version because the only difference is they changed the balanced output from a 2.5 to a 4.4. Otherwise, it's the same one. It's pretty good value. I have a FiO K5 now, but I think the UA2 is still pretty good value. And they have the EM7 all-in-one solution streamer. That's got to be pretty expensive. They also make a CD player as well, I think. The EC3 CD player. That's a small compact CD player, which is pretty cool. And then a more full-sized desktop CD player, CD S100 and a CD 3.2. Yeah, it's cool that they make CD players because these days you don't see many portable CD players anymore. Cool that Shanling still does that. It comes with a screen protector as well and a warranty card. So yeah, Shanling in general makes some cool stuff, generally pretty high value stuff, just like FiO and other Chinese companies do. Alright, so let's take a look at the M1S. So this is what the M1S looks like. It's a 2.8-inch screen. It's not super high resolution, it's just an HD screen, so I guess it's 720p, not full HD, just HD. So then you have pretty basic buttons here. You have play, pause, left track, previous track, next track. On this side, left side, you have a USB-C charger. Also, you can use it as a DAC, as a pass-through DAC. And that's actually a very viable thing to do because this thing has a pretty good DAC inside of it. It has an ESS9038Q2M, which is already like, that's like an $80 DAC, right? That's the same DAC that's on the UA2. So you can do a USB pass-through here in order to use it as a DAC for your computer or whatever. And if you do that, it can function as a pretty good DAC as well. So you can think of this as also something that could be a DAC dongle if it needs to be. Micro SD card slot right there. On this side, oh, you have, this is power. You press it in for power, but also it's a volume wheel as well, so you can adjust it like this. So yeah, so it's a combination power button and volume wheel. Nice. And ooh, already turned on. In the back here, so Shanling MQA, supports MQA. I don't use MQA. Some people do. High-res audio, wireless as well. Yeah, and you have, yeah, two headphone outs right here. You have a 3.5 millimeter, which everyone's used to, but you also have a 4.4 millimeter balanced out for those of you guys who have balanced cables. So that's pretty cool to have balanced out in something small like this. So this is definitely much more portable than my current audio player, right? This is literally like half the size. Quite literally half the size of my Hibi RS6. About the same thickness though, but yeah, literally half the size. So let's go on here. This is a custom OS, I think. It is not Android, but it's their custom OS. So I'll put some songs in here later, but yeah, they have Tidal. Off the bat, they just have Tidal, all songs, my fave high-res album artist. I guess high res is referring to DSDs probably. I don't really have a DSDs. Composer, playlist, genre as frequent, recently added. Folder, playback settings, system setting. Okay. Anyways, not bad. I'm gonna put some music in here and then we'll check out and see what it's like. All right, so this is the Shanling M1S running, and I loaded my my SD card inside of here. Once you load it, it'll start scanning for the music tracks. So yeah, there is a lot of things I don't like about it actually. So let's go over the good things. The good things is that the sound quality is quite good. Of course, the DAC chip is a good DAC chip. It's an ESS ES9038Q2M as mentioned. That's a pretty high-end mobile DAC chip from ESS Sabre, which makes a lot of different DACs for different companies. So yeah, the sound quality is quite good. The headphone amp power is good. 275 milliwatts for balanced. It can drive most headphones, unless you have really high-end planar magnetics or like 600 ohm Bear Dynamics. Everything else, I think it can pretty much drive. Or if you have maybe Sennheiser HD800s, it might have trouble with. But for the vast majority of headphones out there, it can drive fine. And yeah, that's it supports aptX, HD, and LDAC, which is good. Those are the highest. Well, actually, the highest res codec right now is aptX lossless, so it doesn't support that, but it definitely supports a whole bunch of wireless codecs, right? So aptX HD, aptX Adaptive, LDAC, those are pretty good. Those are all pretty good. So I think for most people's Bluetooth needs, they will like it. So those are the good things. Let's go over the things I don't like. Also having physical controls here is nice, right? So yeah, this is the previous one. I was holding in the wrong position before. So this one's actually previous, this one is next, and this one is play pause, and then having the analog dial for adjusting the volume is nice too. So it's very easy to do that. So yeah, those are the good things about this music player. Yeah, so having the physical controls and micro SD and everything. Obviously having a balanced headphone jack is really nice too, and the Bluetooth codec support is quite good. So those are all the good things about this device. And the screen is fairly sharp, I would say. You don't really need to have a really good display for something like this. So the display is reasonably good and sharp and vibrant. So that's the good things. The bad things is the interface. I don't really like the interface, so if I go to something like All Songs, for example, and I have quite a bit of songs on here. So I have like 14,000 songs on this SD card. So 14,000 songs, I want to be able to have a way to search through them. There's no way to search through this. I tried swiping, there's nothing comes up. If you press this one up here, nope, that just tells you which one to delete. And why would I want to delete something from my SD card? No thanks. Or add it to playlist. I don't need to do that. This one, it just goes to this album cover. So yeah, there's nothing up there that will let me search. If I pull down from top, this is just kind of like a phone thing. We have a quick access menu. So you have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, lock, high gain mode, rotation. Yeah, you can put this in DAC mode. There's some settings here. You can adjust max volume, default volume, gapless, EQ, gain, channel balance. Yeah, so the digital filters. Yeah, you can adjust all that from there. Settings, so you have all this, right? You can of course use it as a DAC to hook it up to your computer, to use it as a USB DAC if you wanted to. So those are all the quick access settings here. But I just want to be able to search through my songs, right? Like I don't want to just keep going like this and going like this and going like this. Yeah, you can use this one down here, right, on the side, right? You could go to which letter, but that's not good enough. I want to be able to have something to search for my songs. And there's nothing I can do to search my songs. And I have 14,000 songs. Like you're telling me for 14,000 songs I got to do this, and then that's go to whatever letter and then just slowly scroll down until I find it. No, I want to be able to search for the exact title of my song. So I don't like that. And if you go to like album, for example, okay, I went to album. I don't even get this little bar here anymore. I have to manually go through to find the album. Same thing with artist. Okay, say I want to have an artist I like. There's nothing here anymore. What happened to the alphabet? I don't even have that. I have to manually scroll down to find the artist. There's no search or anything. Yeah, this is This is kind of ridiculous to me. So yeah, the interface just sucks. There's no way to search, and okay, at least All Songs has like a way on the side to kind of scroll through the songs like by alphabet, but even that's not that good. But album and artist, where is that? I don't even have that anymore. I have to manually, like every time I have to manually like just use my finger to drag to find the artist. No, I don't want to do that, right? I want to be able to search for the artist and at least give me like something on the sidebar to find the artist with. Nope. So can't do that. So that pretty much makes this useless for me to be able to find some songs, because I have 14,000 songs on here. I have a whole bunch of different artists, hundreds of musical artists on here. How am I going to find it quickly? I don't want to manually scroll through this every time I load up this thing, right? So that's where Shanling kind of dropped the ball here. I feel like I really like the design of the device is fine, and the hardware support is fine, but it's just the software. I don't like the software. So that's the real issue with this device. Also the Bluetooth. Okay, the Bluetooth keeps dropping. I don't know why, but I was trying to find a device where the Bluetooth does not drop. This one drops really frequently. My Hybrid RS6 even has issues with it too. It seems that mobile phones actually have the best Bluetooth antennas, I think. When it comes to these music players and DAPs, it seems like the Bluetooth antenna is always an afterthought. So while it does have good Bluetooth support with, you know, aptX HD and LDAC, but it doesn't matter if the Bluetooth connection gets dropped so frequently. I'm literally just like, I'm just holding it right here, and I have some wireless earbuds in my head, right? And it still drops. Like, how? I'm holding it right here. It's literally less than a feet away from my head, and it's still dropping the signal. So it's basically making the songs unlistenable, right? Because it keeps cutting out and cutting out. So there's no point having all these lovely, these nice Bluetooth codecs if I can't listen to the song properly. So yeah, that's all useless, right? So that's the thing. Like, you have all this nice hardware controls. You got the volume dial. You got like the hardware media controls here. That's all nice, right? Bluetooth support is nice, but just yeah, it's not usable for me. I can't. First of all, I can't search through my songs. I can't search through my artists. And the other one is the Bluetooth connection drops quite frequently. So that means it's virtually unusable for me. I can't really use it to listen to music because the Bluetooth connection is always dropping all the time. And I know I can use it wired, but you know, one of the things I want to do is use Bluetooth with it because this is a small device. I want to be able to carry around a small device, just put it in my shirt pocket and just listen to Bluetooth headphones. I don't want to constantly use wired. So yeah, that's a big deal for me, and it's kind of a deal breaker that I cannot search through my songs because I have so many of them. It's going to take me forever to find a song each time. So that's the disappointment about this. Yeah, the Bluetooth connection constantly drops. The antenna is not very good or something. And the fact that I cannot search through my songs, which makes it very, very tedious and annoying to find the right song. And of course, it's difficult to listen to my music if the Bluetooth connection is always dropping. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's a good idea. I like the hardware, but it's a very flawed execution. So, that's my personal review of the Shanling M1S. It's very unfortunate. I'm very disappointed with this device. The software needs a lot of work. I updated it to the latest too, by the way. This is the latest. I updated the latest firmware. Nope, software just needs a lot of work. And the Bluetooth antenna, whatever, needs a lot of work because it keeps dropping the signal even if I'm just holding it right here. Yeah, I'm just holding it like less than a feet away from my Bluetooth earbuds, and it still drops the connection. It constantly drops it too. I'm talking about like every 5 seconds it constantly drops the connection. So yeah, I can't live with this thing. So unfortunate, guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But I'm kind of disappointed. So that's it. The Shanling M1S. I was hoping for a good successor to the Shanling M0 I had before, or the Fire M5 that I had before, and nope. Still on the lookout. Maybe I'll just go. I'll just stick with my mobile phone. Maybe I think the Bluetooth connection on my mobile phone might be the best. I'll just use my Razr Fold. I think that's probably what I'll have to do. Is yeah, just stick with my Razr Fold probably. I'm just gonna compare the value. Okay, so this is my Motorola Razr Fold. I think this one should have a better Bluetooth antenna, and also I can download an app that lets me search through my music library better. So I forgot to show the song interface, but this is what it looks like. It's pretty simple actually. You have the album artwork right here, the song name, the artist, any lyrics appear down here, and you can swipe here to see kind of the more details about the file itself. And then of course you can play, pause, go to previous to next track. This one is just some other options here. You can repeat, multiple speed, add to playlist, download cover lyrics, or delete the song. I'm actually still surprised you can delete the song from here. And why did they give you so many options to delete the song anyways? It's like something you can do on your computer, right? Or you just wouldn't put it on here. Yep, you can go to the rest of the album just by clicking this button here. And then this is to favorite, and this is to repeat the track or go to the next one, or you can repeat it once or shuffle. So yeah, that's basically the song interface. It's pretty simple. And it's just like slightly bigger than the M1S, I guess. It's actually thinner than the M1S, but it's slightly longer, I guess that's it. Yep, so I'll probably just go with my Motorola Razr Fold. I think this is going to be my main music playing device. I'm just going to use this phone for that, because phones actually have better Bluetooth antennas than most music players, plus the fact that I can just download an app to help me search through my music. So why do I need this when I have this already? Just this one doesn't have expandable storage. This one has expandable storage, and it has better Bluetooth support with the aptX HD and LDAC, and it has the physical, media controls and volume dial. This one doesn't have that. But hey, being able to search through my music and actually listening to my Bluetooth without connection issues is more important. So probably I'll just stick with my Motorola Razr Fold for listening to music on a small device. So yeah, I might just have to do that. So anyways, that's it. What an unfortunate disappointment on this thing. So that's it guys, the Shanling M1S. Thanks for watching.